Welcome back to Classic Car Restoration. I'm absolutely thrilled with how the restoration of our 65 Mustang Fastbacks turned out. Not only does it look great, but it'll hold its own with modern cars, including the new generation of Mustang GTs, which it helped inspire. Our Restomod process involved many system conversions and upgrades, but we've maintained the classic styling that made these cars America's sweetheart. But it's still a far better car than it ever could have been back in '65 when it first rolled off the assembly line. We started with what some would call a lost cause, a sad shell of a car that was missing many critical exterior components. The interior was even worse. It needed everything: the headliner, seat covers, carpet, door panels, everything. Did we run away screaming? No way. If we can do it, you can too. The important thing is we started with a good solid engine. Now this car was originally a T code, which meant that it had the 120 horsepower, 200 cube straight six, a boring engine. To me, T means take it out, and luckily that's just what a previous owner did. At some point the car has been swapped in with a 289 small block, the classic Mustang V8. Thanks to some help from some of the best Mustang restoration experts in the country, we brought this classic 65 into the 21st century with some well-chosen performance upgrades, restoration parts, and truly high-tech goodies. Jeff Ford of Revelation Racing Supply helped us upgrade the worn-out suspension and unpredictable drum brakes with a modern bolt-in McPherson strut and disc brake system. We also installed larger anti-sway bars, subframe connectors, traction bars, and engine compartment bracing. And we brought our Mustang's brakes up to modern safety standards with a dual reservoir master cylinder. The difference in handling, steering, and drivability is tremendous, and the car literally stops on a dime. When it came to the engine upgrades, Alan Shepley of Mustang Central gave us great advice and hands-on help with installing well-chosen performance parts. Not only do these bring a little bling to our engine bay, but the added muscle transforms our pony into a real stallion. Those upgrades included a lighter weight aluminum intake manifold for added flow and improved engine efficiency, a performance Hawley carburetor to feed the potent 289 V8, a high volume water pump and fuel pump to keep the essential fluids flowing, a modern electronic distributor to eliminate breaker point maintenance, and low resistance performance plug wires to ensure complete combustion and maximum power. These were all fairly simple installations that any restoration hobbyist could do, and they make a great difference in performance, power, and engine response. We also installed complete new wiring harnesses from the front to the rear, which is always a good idea when restoring a car with original 40-year-old wiring. And we continued our modern upgrades with a rear disc brake conversion. Rick Schmidt from National Parts Depot was key in getting many replacement parts for our 65 Classic, and helping us understand the difference between reproduction parts, aftermarket items, and new old stock parts. With his help, we upgraded to Shelby-style bullet exterior mirrors, installed a vintage-style air conditioning system with modern components and 134A refrigerant, and upgraded to a performance exhaust system with larger pipes and well-designed dual mufflers to help our engine breathe and perform at its maximum. For the interior, Mustang and Ford expert Chad White brought his years of restoration experience to help us install a new headliner, new carpet, new interior panels, and new upholstery. Recovering the seats was much easier than we thought and has made all the difference in looks, style, and comfort. Another interior upgrade was our digital dash. The unit looks vintage but adds an exciting high-tech element to our classic Mustang, plus more detailed information for the driver. Speaking of high-tech, Johnny Ray from Classic High Performance Audio brought us up to modern standards with a hidden audio system that allows us to keep the look of the original Mustang radio, but includes a CD disc player, improved speakers, and even a hookup for an MP3 player. For our exterior, we also replaced several exterior body panels, installed new reproduction bumpers and trim, and made sure to add all the correct Mustang emblems. We upgraded to halogen headlights and GT fog lamps, and tricked out the rear with T-Bird-style LED sequential taillights. Our new wheels are 17-inch upgrades to provide clearance for the new disc brakes. Fortunately, we found some classic 5-spoke polished aluminum rims that look great on the road and finish off the vintage style. And finally, automotive body and paint specialist Kevin Tetz showed us how to color sand and polish our Classic for a shine that will last for many years to come. Time to fill her up and get our beauty back out on the road where she belongs. Not only does our classic Mustang look great, but it handles better than most modern cars. By taking the restoration process one step at a time, we were able to transform an old clunker into a modern driving machine that'll own the road for many years to come. Go out and rescue a classic. You can do it, and we'll see you down the road on Classic Car Restoration.